Alright, so welcome to chapter 18, Fearful Wishes. In chapter 17 at the very end, we were running from one of the, red monsters, and we end up getting a new weapon, the Fury Zealots, or whatever you want to call them. They're like Tantas of some sort. Regardless, we're pretty much almost done with this game. 7 more chapters to go, to be exact. There's 25 chapters in general. You guys found out last chapter, hopefully you watched it, that Leighton seems a bit sketchy, but at the same time, he's not a bad person. Like I said before, I thought Leighton would be like final boss, mid-boss, or even secret boss material. But like I said, I won't say anything too much about Leighton, but he's actually a good person. Sorry about that little notification right there. Not sure. I think that's part of the pickle gang that I'm part of, one with the whole Minecraft thing. This whole chapter revolves around, well, just minor puzzles and how to figure out things and helping out Luke get her power back and whatnot. But there are some parts in here where I probably did or did not edit out properly, where I actually had a issue with. Hopefully I did edit that stuff out. Yeah, like right there. Boom, I had to get her power back. I think it was, yeah, right there. Now I'll be able to slice and dice those things and move on. But like but what I wanted to say, I'll be back later on with some more chatting about the game.
As if that elevator was not damaged enough. We can only hope there's another somewhere. One down. Let's keep it up. It's taking us too long, Moot.
I know. It's not safe. Let's go, sister.
that as much. There's more. Let's find a way to those traces then.
Maybe we'll learn what happened to Almina and Jaden. Sister, those contraptions. There's more about here.
Right here, this is when the game actually started getting a little bit more difficult. Previous boss fights that you had before, they're gonna start frequently appearing so that you can actually fight them. Like these two, if you remember, I think it's like chapter 1 or 2. You had to fight a boss fight with this with just one of them. Now you have to start taking on 2 of them in order to test your skill. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just I try to isolate them. I try to slow motion them. Not even at that point when I was supposed to push LT in order to LTRT in order to go into Chimera mode, I managed to fail. But I do get off Chimera mode. I think it's in a couple seconds. Come on, come on, one more hit. There we go. I pull off Chimera mode right here in order to take out one. The other one, unless did I take out both of them? I can't remember. But for now, I'm just gonna say I took out one of them in Chimera mode because facing off two of them, it's really tricky, and they do hit hard as heck. Chimera mode gives you a slight boost, but there is a Chimera mode. I can't remember exactly which one it is. That literally just, if you don't know how to do it properly, you get an automatic game over. And with that, that's the most annoying part, because Briar used herself in that Chimera mode that I'm referring to. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it's when Lute tried to place her hand on her to guide her, but then Briar rejects it. Think of it like the whole not Mickey Mouse, Sora in Kingdom Hearts when he goes into his shadow mode, as I'll call it, and then if you don't do something, he automatically falls apart and game over, boom, right there. But overall, the game start picking up from here. You'll frequently start seeing more previous boss fights that you did, and they will start trying to do a bunch of tricky stuff to you in the game. That's the most I can tell you about this part.
As you can see, I stood true to my word.
Speak then, before the whole monastery crumbles over our heads.
What are your secrets? What were you keeping from Dougal?
No more half-truths, Leighton.
Let us say that I have an agenda that goes beyond my duty as an observer, and a duty that does not lie with the Order.
You're a traitor.
After all you've witnessed here, you talk of treason. To me, I am, and I always have been, an agent of the Triarchy. The Order of the Ashen Blade was created as the armed wing of the Triarchy. But the Order has constantly called for more independence, more power. For centuries, both sides have fought in secret to gain the upper hand. I was recruited as a spy in Rhine. I was just a humble monk then. My task was to infiltrate the Order by becoming an observer.
You've lived a lie yourself for so many years.
Yes. Watching. Waiting. Then a few dreadful words began to echo through the halls of Doran. The Soulstice of Souls.
The spawn of chaos struck, tearing the veil.
The Keepers watched as horror spilled into the world. And so came the Soulstice of Souls. I kept an ear out, but I heard nothing more than fearful whispers. Eventually, I decided to try my luck with the Shadeless. Donovan knew no more than I, which troubled him deeply. So he decided to confront Dougal himself. I haven't seen him since. And when word of a major crisis in Ilden reached the headquarters, Dougal trusted me with such an important mission. Apparently he had found out about my other line of work.
So we're truly in this together.
Indeed. And if Dougal really means to bring forth this Solstice of Souls, then we must stop him at all costs.
What about Donovan? You didn't know about his presence here, did you?
No, and I can't explain it. But with the Grand Master involved, I can't but fear for the Shadeless's life as well. Anyway, I showed my cards. It's your turn now. What do you say?
I don't care for your allegiance. You're a spy. I don't trust you.
Sister, we must join forces with Leighton. There's no other way.
I know. I do not deserve your trust, but I will help if you let me.
Fine, observer. It looks like we're on the same side. For now.
If you were a monk yourself, many brothers of yours lived here.
We were all part of the Triarchy. It's true. But to be honest, I have never felt a true bond with the monks in Ilden.
Didn't you take the same vows?
Yes, but how can one observe them in a place like this? Surrounded by all this opulence. The Cathedral of the Guiding Light even surpasses it. Or used to, anyway.
I can't really think of all this as something wrong. It's so majestic.
It was the hubris of man that built this. Not the wisdom of the Shaper.
Armina is on her own now. What is she up to?
On her own, you say? There is still another transcended at large. The one who caused her to transform must still be here in Ilden.
As it transcended, Jared and Jaden said something about it.
Yes, Almina was obsessed with the other one.
This is interesting, and quite troubling in equal measure. It seems that you and Almina may be after the same goal. A clash with her is inevitable.
We shall be ready.
May the torchbearer light your way.
So there you have it. Secret revealed. Layton is actually a double agent. He himself does not like how Dougal's outlook on things are honing out. And Donovan, Sir Donovan as they call him, he actually knows Layton is a double agent for his personal agenda in the organization. So how this will play out, if you paid attention, is how somewhat the ending will turn out to be. If you can guess the ending, that's cool, but if you already played the game, then that's even better. But I'm not going to say anything until the finale actually hits up. Hopefully I can remember it to add in my thoughts of how the whole thing with Layton plays out. But overall, yes, Layton is a double agent. He works for his own organization. He infiltrated and became an observer under Dougal's eye. Just so that he can stop Dougal's idea for, we'll just call it the trivial thing of world domination. So that's all. The sisters right here, they in a way start to trust Layton because he actually told them the truth. Now, it's not the full truth that they should know of, but at the same time, it's truth nonetheless. And I think within chapter 18 or 19, you will definitely, they will definitely find out the full truth. And let's just say that Buyer really isn't. I love her as a character, I really do. She gives me the Dante and Virgil vibes with Virgil's impatience of things and Dante's justification of things. So I love Buyer. I love Buyer as a character as a whole. This game, I'll be honest, I honestly did not like Buyer because she was too much of a hothead. Just going in there, swinging, this, that, and the third, blindly following her own agenda. But after a while, I actually came to like her because she started to listen to not only Luke, but actually started calming down, not seeking so much power unless it was truly needed. So the character development of Buyer is actually something that I can be very, very respectful of. And that's why I hope so much that you'll see by the time that I finish the game in this finale. I hope and pray that the studio behind this game makes a sequel. Many games these days are not getting the proper acknowledgement or sequels that it deserves. One game in particular, and this is going to be off the topic of Soulstice, is not Tormented Soul. I can't remember the game name, but Forspoken. Forspoken is not going to get a sequel, possibly because studio shut down. People said that the game was not good and all that good stuff. But then a game that I was not expecting to get a sequel, Tormented Souls, is getting a sequel. I did not fully play Tormented Souls, but hint, hint, wink, wink, I am in the process of actually playing that game too, and hopefully I can finish it before Tormented Souls 2 comes out. Right now I'm actually enjoying it as a classic or like a Resident Evil game in classical horror. But besides the fact, Soulstice definitely, I'm probably butchering the name so much. Soulstice definitely deserves a sequel. It definitely do deserve a sequel. Keep the same mechanics, add a few more, add probably a couple of new mechanics. Definitely give more weapons. Let us not have the same weapons in this game and carry over to the sequel. unless it's like the obviously the hammer or the axe, many people call it, and the sword. Give fire a shield, I guess, but we take care of that part. And give her a few good weapons and all that, and we're all good. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just let this part play out, and I'll probably be back with a little bit more commentary. Hopefully you do not mind my commentary. I know I'm not really good at it, or like that. I'm trying to get better. And I'll see you all when I actually do the next commentary. See ya.
A heap of rubble. This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble. As much. It's taking us too long.
I know. It's not safe. Let's go, sister.
Okay, so the boss right here is the boss that we actually engaged somewhat at the end of chapter 17, where he actually was trying to obliterate us, obviously. But this boss right here is also another part where things in the game start to pick up and get tricky. As you can see, we have to start mixing up blue with red and red with blue, or however you want to say it, because those blue little phantoms are actually this boss's regenerative skill. You can hit him all you want, but unless you actually take out the little blue phantoms right here, you're gonna have a hard time. Like, I did not pick up on he regenerates with them until midway through the fight where it actually start to kick in. I just started hacking and slashing at them because, hey, those are enemies that I can actually use to help Luke maintain her form and, you know, keep her around a lot longer, because the more blue bosses you actually take out, the lower that little, if you look at the top left, it's about to explode and Luke disappears for a couple seconds. Right there, right here. You see that blue is actually attached to him because, well, if that's going to be regenerative to him. See, he got a nice little chunk of his health left back. I did not notice that right away. I believe I did, but I'm going to go on a limb and say I did not notice that because I was just blindly hacking and slashing the blues in order to keep Luke around, as I said. But then I start going back to him, the more I actually start knocking off the blue characters. That little green thing in the corner, I believe I actually picked that up just so I can have an extra emerald tier. But this boss fight over here, oh man, this thing was actually a nice little challenge. I'm gonna let the rest of it play out, but keep in mind, if you fight this boss, yes, it's okay to knock out the blue little phantoms, but at the same time, knock out the blue phantoms that are attached to him. Get him to work, get him to start damaging him, but just when you start seeing that little blue phantom string attached to him, attack the blue wraiths that are attached to him, and then start hammering them away. Because I can guarantee you this is not going to be the last time you fight an enemy like this, where the blue wraiths and all that will be attached to him. You will fight this type of enemy a lot more. See, I start to kick it up. I start to notice a little pattern. So take him out, attack him, switch over to Ray. If you upgraded Luke correctly, she will still do a lot of damage when she actually start to burst. But like I said, this will not be the last time you fight an enemy like this. And these guys are tricky.
It's changing again. Let's keep at it. Still too far.
Running short on heads, are you? Who's next? Blasted operation. We finally got rid of it.
I wonder what horrors we still have to face.
Don't doubt our strength. We'll come out of this alive and victorious.
Here we are. I'm even too familiar with this right now. The transcendent and the chimeras.
Chaos be damned. He found us.
You thought you could make it without me, did you?
Demian, I didn't call you forth. What is...
You let your guard down, so here I am. You should not strain yourself so much. Something bad could happen to... What? A transcendent! Amina, you bitch! You were always stupid, but this is beyond stupid. It's suicidal!
Demian, enough! He was supposed to be weaker now, unstable. How is this even possible?
So you had a grand plan, and it was a complete failure, wasn't it? Obviously, that dimwit Jaden followed it to the letter. blabbering about his little brother's honor, I'm sure. Am I right?
Focus, you fool! Give me your strength!
So now I'm the fool. We stand no chance against a transcended, can't you see?
Judge, have mercy. This is the end.
They didn't know that the Transcendent wouldn't get any less stable here.
Well, we learned it the hard way ourselves.
Even now, with the power we have awakened.
You're not sure we can make it, are you? But you know what? I don't care. Should we have even the slightest chance to succeed, we have to make it count.
Of course. It's all we can do. It's what we must do.
Such whining does not do you justice, Armina. I assume your plan was doomed from the start. But do not despair. We are taking the lead now. It's time to fight the Transcended head on. Oh, I've been craving such a battle. Jared, are you ready, my brother? I gave my life for this. For the Ashen Blade! Yes, that's the spirit. We're here to earn a glorious victory, or a glorious death. The likes of which few can even dream of. Ah!
To charge into battle like that? Typical of those fools. And I thought they lost their minds when they transcended. Those two were never sane.
To think they would just win or die. They could not imagine what would happen to them.
Yes, but how? Did they just go beyond their limit as they fought?
I don't know. But I'm sure that the Transcendent played a big role in this.
Why are you attacking us? You'll just die, like all the others. Oh wait, you're just like we were. Death shall not be the end for you. Yes, Father, we can help them. Help them see. Help them change. Oh, it is decided then. No. You had your way for far too long, Father. Now it's my turn.
Did you hear that, Luke?
I did. A girl's voice was speaking to her father.
Can there even be a chimera born of such a bond?
I hope not. It does not feel right. What reason could there be behind their rebirth? If only we knew who we are actually dealing with.
Maybe Leighton knows something useful. We shall ask him, for good or ill. We're getting more and more answers.
And just as many questions.
It looks like Armina and Jaden were spared, only to be forced to transcend.
Like playthings. This is monstrous.
It's not that different than what Dougal did to us, if you ask me. not feeling reassured by that loot.
Sister, those contraptions. There's more around here. I can feel them.
We shall restore your powers then, and leave this damn place for good.
I look forward to it. It wouldn't be if anything. Another tremor.
They're getting more and more frequent. We have to get out of here.
We can't right now. We're not buried under the ruins. Yet.
Forgive me for not feeling reassured by that loot. This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble.
The corruption took hold here. This place is doomed, sister.
I figured as much. It's taking us too long, Loot.
I know. It's not safe. Let's go, sister. Yet another tremor.
They're getting more and more frequent. We have to get out of here. Here goes one.
We're halfway through, sister.
This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble.
We're not buried under the roof. Yet.
Forgive me for not feeling reassured by that loot. figured as much.
I'm ready, sister.
One down.
Let's keep it up. At last. I do hope we won't run into any more of these devious things.
Good. Now let's make sure that elevator can take us up to the cathedral.
I'm fading away.
We have to get out of here. It's taking us too long, Loot.
I know. It's not safe. Let's go, sister.
may be no one here, but I'm not letting my guard down. This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble. No more crystals,